Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May peace of Allah be upon you and your beloved ones. I wish that you are safe, and I wish also that you stay so that we can meet and see each other. I already miss you and miss the atmosphere of the classroom. I miss the interaction between the students, their inquiries, their worries, and their behavior, their smiles. I would like you to focus on this and to focus on your studies, to focus on your safety first, and studies and the future, so that we can meet again. Nothing can replace the interaction, human interaction, face-to-face interaction. It is very essential. That makes the essence of life. This video focuses on phrases and their functions within sentences. Of course, this comes after the course on parts of speech and their functions within the sentence. This course, I would like to think and to mention these resources for contributing to this lesson, to this course, and especially the work entitled "Complete English Grammar Rules" by Peter Herring. So, just to review the sentence structure, we talked about subject and predicate. Let's look at this sentence and look at the first two words. They constitute the subject, both of them. Not only father, but my father, both of them. So, both of them constitute the noun phrase, which functions as the subject. Now, what about the remaining part of the sentence, the whole sentence? It is the predicate. Another appellation is the verb phrase. Going further into analysis, the noun phrase consists of two words, as I said: determiner, it's in red, and the noun, and both of them constitute the noun phrase, which has the function of as a subject, which function as a subject. Now, verb phrase, there is the verb, and then noun phrase, which has the function as a direct object, and then prepositional phrase, which is to work, and the last component is the adverbial phrase. We are still with this sentence, but we are going to analyze it in differently, in another way. We will start with the parts of speech. So we will give names: determiner, my; noun, verb, determiner, and noun, preposition, noun, and then determiner, and finally the the noun. So we will see how they work together to constitute phrases and to give meaning. So my and father work together to give the noun phrase which functions as a subject. A and car, noun, constitute together the noun phrase which functions as a direct object. Preposition with noun constitute the prepositional phrase, and determiner, every, and noun, they constitute the verbal phrase. Now, let's see all these components. What do they constitute? What do they give when they are together? Verb phrase, which is the predicate. Well, we studied it as a predicate. And now, this component and the other, together they constitute the sentence. Now, the meaning is complete. Let's see another example. The puppy played in the garden. Puppy is the small dog. So the parts of speech: determiner, noun, verb, preposition, determiner, and noun. So we will see how they get together. They gather together. Noun phrase, subject, and then another noun phrase, which together with the preposition, they constitute prepositional phrase, and verb plus prepositional phrase gives the verb phrase, and the meaning, the final, is there. Now the question. Let's see the same analysis, but it is done differently now. The sentence has two components. It means this is the description. This is the tree, and this is the description. So the sentence, which is the highest level in the analysis, consists of noun phrase. In French it is syntagme nominal. Verb phrase, syntagme verbal. And in Arabic, مركب اسمي. And verb phrase, it is مركب فعلي. So the two components. Now we will see each of these, the constituents of the sub-constituents of these constituents. So the noun phrase consists of determiner and noun. Let's go to verb phrase. Verb phrase, there is verb and there is prepositional phrase. Now we will see what's inside the prepositional phrase. It is preposition plus noun phrase. Now, what's inside noun phrase? There is determiner and noun. So the analysis comes down like this. This is mentioned in the article by Hughes, who is an American researcher who produced an article about linguistics in Arabic and English. Of course, so does this analysis apply only to English? In Hughes' article, he mentioned also, he translated this sentence into and there is a tree of it. الجرو لعب في الحديقة. So the noun phrase determiner is al, and the noun, the verb في is preposition حرف جر, and determiner also التعريف, and noun الاسم مركب اسمي, مركب مجرور ظرفي مجرور, and مركب فعلي. Now, but in Arabic, the sentence is verbal, and it's like this. So there is another way to do it. So لعب الجرو في الحديقة. This is more acceptable, and also it applies to most of the sentences in Arabic. So verb phrase, and then the subject comes after the verb, and it is in the tree. The analysis comes like this. The previous analysis, just to its purpose is to show you the importance of phrases within the sentence, and the importance of parts of speech in contributing to the meaning of the sentence. And that's why we studied parts of speech, and then now phrases, and then clauses, and then sentences, syntax, the whole, and so on, and we go higher and higher. So let's go back to phrases, to the study of phrases. So the constituent, or the parts of speech, there are two words here, but the sentence is complete and the thought is complete. So these two words constitute a sentence, and this place is for noun phrase and verb phrase, and the sentence may get higher and greater and as we put more words. Look here. So with many, additional word, which is a determiner, and then together with the noun, they constitute noun phrase. And verb, place for verb phrase, and then the sentence is complete. Another example, but this time with the some instead of many, and additional word, high. So determiner, verb, and adverb, and these two constitute the subject, noun phrase, verb phrase with verb with adverb, with the adverb high, constitute the verb phrase, and it is the sentence. Now we would like to talk about the definition of a phrase, and we will tackle also the functions of noun phrases. To start now with noun phrases. So a phrase is a group of two or more words, and they have a function within a sentence. But there is another important criteria, which is that the phrase doesn't contain the subject and predicate, and the main verb, the main word of the predicate is the verb. So if there is subject, doer, the doer, and the action, it's no more a phrase, it is something else. Now, a noun phrase, what is it? It consists of a noun So it is very essential, plus determiners and modifiers. But this noun is the head of that phrase. It is the main word that contribute to the meaning of that group of words. And it has a function of a noun in the sentence. The noun phrase or noun phrases function as subjects, objects, and complements. Let's look at the first sentence. So here the noun phrase functions as a subject. Where is it? What is the noun phrase? It's the whole group, the blue tennis ball. 4 words, 4 components, 4 elements constitute the noun phrase, which function as a subject. It means the doer of the verb role. Now, where is the noun phrase that function as an object? It is the blue tennis ball. So the same noun phrase, but different functions. And here it is the object that receives the action of the verb role. Next, now what's the noun phrase that functions as subject complement? It is a skilled player, and it is subject complement. It completes the man. It gives additional information. It re-identifies. So who is that man? He's a skilled player. It re-identifies. It describes the man. And it is subject complement. It comes after the linking verb to be. Object complement, what is it? It is their president. And what is the object? It is John. So the object complement relates to John, who is the object. They elected who? Or they elected whom? They elected John. And what's the result of this election? He becomes president. That's why it is object complement. Now, okay, the answer is already there. This is the noun phrase together with the preposition into constitute the prepositional phrase into the house. It's time now to work on some assignments on the platform Canvas. The task is to work on these sentences and identify the noun phrases in each sentence. See how many noun phrases there in this sentence and their functions. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to these resources, and once again with you, I would like to insist on your safety and on your happiness, and to promise would like to promise each other that we will meet once again in the classroom at the faculty and talk and discuss and enjoy learning together. See you then. Thanks.